Oh.
Okay, we're live. So last time, you guys were able to do a little bit more shopping, if I remember right. You got some things squared away. You also got mugged by a bunch of children, and then maimed them pretty badly. Luckily, their story was able to conclude nicely. They are working for the Forge now, trying to better themselves.
One of them
But
missing a leg.
one of them is missing a leg. And something that kind of came into your minds, possibly during that, was the power of the cloaks you wear, the hukes, is pretty significant because the guards noticed it and they just obeyed you, basically. There were definitely pushback from other people, but not everybody, and it is pretty significant how much power those things use. Everybody also kind of finished some stories in town. You were talking about some downtime activities. Leoson's going to be selling your magic items, or trying to, and potentially looking out for more magic items for you if he gets time, depending on how long you guys take here. Or if you guys even go back to Waterdeep anytime soon. And I think that's basically it. You ended up getting a bunch of items, and one of them was a teleportation scroll to this little woodsman, almost temple in some ways. But you went here, you looked out the window. Nobody's ever in here for some reason, but you looked out the window in Parnast, and it looks very much the same as before in some ways. Maybe a little bit less presence of the Cult of the Dragon, but you think they're here. Even Lorelei, who hasn't really been exposed to them as much, has this feeling. So, did I miss anything?
I got a horse!
Oh,
Yeah, you forgot to mention everyone's sick new mounts.
Yeah.
Got a Mustang! Vroom vroom.
Except for Preston.
But it should have been a mare.
Preston actually lost him out.
Oh, how the turntables have turned.
It's gonna be great when you're all on your mounts, like, gallivanting. It's gonna be wonderful. Very excited.
I'm so excited to gallivant.
I found another 2 Steps from Hell playlist, by the way.
Yes!
It's a little bit less battle music, but it's good.
3 Steps from Hell.
You'll have to get me
Are
a
you
battle
listening to
ramp.
it today?
There might be an opportunity. Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Okay, you mentioned your options here, which included literally bursting out the door and charging as fast as you can to your destination. You know this would bring their attention, but at the same time, you feel like you could maybe get away, maybe not. There's pros and cons, you know. So go ahead and weigh them one more time, and then decide what you want to do. You may begin the campaign. Anybody?
If there's any hint of the dragon cult here, and if it's anything like it was last time, I think we're best off just taking them by surprise and running out of here.
Well,
And
what
if
if
they
we
decide
just
to
put
follow?
on some cloaks and walked slowly out? Would they notice you? Would they recognize us with cloaks?
I think this town is small enough where they would question, newcomers suddenly appearing in the middle of it.
Then we just kill whoever questions us.
Or we could just run and kill anyone who follows. My vote is dashing and possibly avoiding trouble. Who's with me? And I raise my hand. Okay, I guess it's just me.
Fine.
See you later.
I'm fine with it. I'm not against it. I'm just. Yeah.
If someone carries me, then I can launch ranged attacks at them while we run.
Kind of scoot back and offer you a seat.
Or
Me like a little baby.
are we attacking them, or are we just running?
I do believe Frisht is correct, where our best option is to just get to our destination or get away from town as quick as possible.
We'll attack them if they pursue.
If they do pursue, that runs the risk of them alerting the lodge before we get there.
Hmm.
I think we just stop and take a stand if they pursue, and just kill them all.
Wait, how could they how could they outrun us to the lodge if
There
we're
is
going
a
to the same place?
teleportation circle right next to the lodge. We don't know how many other teleportation circles lead to it.
Aye.
And maybe they have some kind of magic communication device.
Perhaps.
Do we know what's in this lodge? What are we looking for at this lodge again? I forgot.
We didn't stick around to find out.
Oh,
we came back for a
Uh,
reason.
comforting.
We do know that there is a nest of peritons that live on top of it, and perhaps even still that troll that lives nearby.
That's right.
I don't remember why we're
Control.
actually going there. There's someone that might know something about the cult, I think. That we were going to
Can you
capture.
remind us
Yes.
why we're going there? Yeah.
We are here to diminish the cult's activity in the region.
You want
So
to go
to stay as
talk
a
to
cult.
somebody that's there. There's intelligence suggesting that somebody might know where Verum the White is there. But that's
Right.
basically all you have to go off of. So
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think we just run out and see what happens. Deal with whatever happens.
What if I do this?
Who needs plans?
So, is invisibility a single target thing, or can I cast it on all of us? Or do I
I
have
think
to
it's a single
use a spell
target.
slot?
Did it say
Use a
concentration
spell
on it?
slot. It does not.
Really?
Wait,
That's surprising.
I don't have the information. Hold on. My
I'll look
paper
too.
got mixed up. Yeah. It probably does have concentration, which means I can only cast it on one person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you cast it at higher levels,
Invisibility.
you get to
It's a touch spell. Concentration up to 1 hour. You cast a spell using a third slot or higher. You can target one additional creature for each slot above level 2.
Hmm.
There you go.
So, I could technically cast invisibility on 2 people.
I can cast a high stealth, or my stealth cast without a trace on us. On those.
The remaining 2.
Yeah, or just all of you, anyway.
Yeah, because then if we do that, then we lower the risk of being spotted.
There is the question of mounts are probably not included in the sea invisibility.
Yeah. I do believe our
Well-
big blue boy here is the most noticeable, on the other hand.
True.
Why don't we have Felix meet us outside of town? I can lead the horse and Thistlebark, and then Frisht and Preston can ride on the horse invisible, and then Nelly can do pass without a trace with the cloak up and ride Thistlebark, and then it'll just look like I'm leading 2 mounts, and they don't know who I am.
Pretty good.
I agree.
Thanks.
That's quite a good plan.
Yeah,
I think it might work. Hey,
Lorelai's like beaming with the praise.
I need everybody here to make a charisma check. Just charisma.
Yeah. You have to make it on the D&D Beyond.
Can you open your computer?
That's a flat 15.
Okay.
Did you mix up my charger with the other charger?
I got an 11.
Characters.
Frished?
Yeah, sorry, just a second. I'm just checking if I add anything to it. Forgot to pull up my character on D&D Beyond.
You said a what? A what check?
Charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah.
Just charisma.
Ooh, spicy.
17.
Nice.
Oh, thing. I lose at -1 for charisma.
What is your number?
Oh, it's
you're rolling,
-1,
okay.
But, yeah. 14.
Okay. Nelly, you know that it sounds like a good plan and everything, but then you think about it,
Uh-oh.
and looking at Lorelei, and looking at Thistlebark, and not so much the horse, but definitely Lorelei and Thistlebark, and Felix, and maybe some other people in your group, you know for certain that they will definitely gain attention. Just looking at the way she's dressed and everything about her.
We may need someone more subtle.
Wait a second. I may have something for that still.
Preston kind of looks through his bag for a minute and says, I do have an old robe from one of the dragon claws.
I used to have cultist robes, but don't anymore. So ditched them.
Maybe I can put on the cloak. I won't be as pink that way.
Are you sure you're okay with that?
I mean, what your character is just like a human, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a 15-year-old girl.
Yeah.
But they'll see the scythe on my back and know not to mess with me.
I mean, that's again the opposite of subtle, but
Right.
You gotta be careful
I can
too.
put my scythe under my cloak.
I don't want to metagame too much, but you guys gotta be careful too. Like, some of you are basically celebrities, so
True.
keep that in mind.
but Lorelei's not a celebrity, is she?
That's who I'm referring to. Not a celebrity, but I would say that she's known.
Oh.
No.
I mean, remember the whole thing about the Reaper and stuff like that?
Right.
Not like Taylor Swift level, but I mean, just saying, you might click
Might be
some notice,
It's punishing you for having a cool backstory.
Yeah.
Jeez, Jenna.
That's super funny. Hmm.
Well, I do think that Frisht and Lorelei do stand out the most. So, I can cast
Maybe
invisibility on you
Preston.
two.
Yeah.
Preston is very unassuming.
Yeah.
I also have robes I can put on that are gnome sized.
We don't have to cut them in half for you.
I already did. That's why I have them. Hey,
All right, I guess I can.
let's modify Lorelei's plan here a bit because of her ostentatiousness, as Nelly has pointed out to us. I will wear the robes and lead the animals, while you two ride. I'll cast invisibility on you, and Nelly can sneak around with Felix.
Wait.
Would we
Deal.
be able to
We'll
sneak
pass
around with
without a trace with all of us so that we decrease our noticeability in general, but I do believe this might work.
Okay, I would recommend Felix and Nelly go last, however, since we do have to exit out the same door. Everyone's attention would be on us. Give us maybe like 10 seconds at least.
That's fine.
Alright. I move over to hop up with Frisht.
Are you gonna? Oh, so you're gonna lead while on top of the horse?
Still, let's see how many.
Yeah, just so I grab your reins so that I can lead him out.
Oh, okay.
You guys can stay mounted, and I'll just cast invisibility on you so the saddles look empty.
Yeah. Okay.
Got
Wait.
it.
I think I'm
Wait, I'm
gonna
thinking about
cast
this.
pass.
Lorelei, can't you dismiss your mount? Isn't it a paladin familiar?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I can. All right, I'll see you soon, Thistlebark. And she kisses him on the nose and then dismisses them.
Hold on. Also, I'm going to be casting Pass Without a Trace on everyone within 30 feet of me. So whether you're invisible or not, you're getting that.
Okay.
Yeah. Making
Great.
that. I just wanted to make sure that
good
was
idea.
known.
Yeah.
Hey, that works good there. Then, until then, with that in my idea, I will hop up on so it looks like I'm riding the horse out.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother on second thought of doing all that. So, but we will be rolling.
Right.
So let me get this straight. Frisht and Lorelei are invisible.
Correct.
Mhm.
Thistlebark
Yes.
has been dismissed.
Yes.
Lorelei, are you gonna be like
Preston is
walking
riding
kind of
with-
out of town with everybody, or
Oh, say that again?
are you gonna be walking out of town with them, or are you gonna be kind of going your own way?
Yeah, I'll be walking out of town with them.
Okay. Preston's leading a horse in a cloak.
Yes, I have a dragon claw cloak
Okay.
Oh, I do.
or robes, dragon claw robes that I put on.
I think Felix might be more stand outy than me, actually. No one here would recognize this armor, even though it does stand.
That's true. I can cast it on Felix instead. Okay, I do like this plan. That's a good idea, Frisht. So Frisht will ride himself out of town.
Okay.
I will cast invisibility on Lorelei and Felix, and then I'll just sneak out of town.
If anyone asks what we're doing here, what's our story?
And what's Nelly doing? I need to know.
The cover story is that I am on my way to resupply the lodge. I don't know any of you, and you don't know me.
Sounds good.
We all just don't know
First, your
anyone.
cover story could just be a wandering knight. You could be a knight errant.
Okay.
Or Squire.
Perhaps if someone runs into you, you say you're looking for work and you heard that they were hiring at the manor.
Very well.
Perhaps.
Okay. And I just want to get a
Okay.
confirmation on what Nelly's doing.
Yeah, I'm also just going to be sneaking out and heading to the lodge.
Okay. All right.
Still casting Pass Without a Trace on everyone, right? Just in case.
Yeah, I already did.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll make. I need everybody to do stealth rolls.
Okay.
Okay.
Does Lorelei and Felix have to do stealth rolls? They're invisible.
Yes. Their DCs are different.
Okay.
25.
Oh!
Remember to add 10. You're adding
Yikes.
10 to your stealth roll.
Okay, it's an 11.
Ooh, 11 for me too.
13. I got a 13.
All right.
Ooh! But I'm wearing my armor! I get advantage
A
on
six.
stealth rolls.
Oh wait, does my horse? Do I still get disadvantage since I'm on a horse? Probably, yeah.
Yes. That's actually super funny, Preston. But just want to make sure: are you wearing breastplate right now? Or are you wearing?
No, I'm wearing my intercessor armor.
Yes, but
I
is
have
it
advantage. I done.
is it intercessor armor based off of a breastplate, or is it based off of full plate?
I never upgraded to full plate.
So it's still the breastplate thingy.
That's why I still have advantage on it because I never
Okay.
actually upgraded to full plate.
Yeah, that's crucial. Okay.
Yep.
So
So Lorelai's gonna be walking really close to the horse because she knows that she's loud, and so a horse is also loud. So
Of course, of course.
oh, trying to change your mind now. No, just kidding. Yeah.
Or trying to match her steps with the horse.
Okay. Remember to try to tell me these things ahead of time, but you're good.
Okay.
You're good. So, what did you get, Julianne? And are you gonna be able to join our campaign soon?
I have been trying to get this laptop to start up for the last 5 minutes.
Make sure that it's in the right. Because remember that it's one of those outlets
Oh,
that's in
it's-
charge.
It's charging, yeah, and it's at 95% last I checked, but it's not turning on. It just gets stuck at the Samsung
Oh, weird. Okay.
spot, so
Fun.
I'm just being patient with it. It's
Anyways,
fine.
Jenna,
We
did
bragged
you-
too much.
So did you get the text in the group?
What?
Dad's text. Sorry to disrupt. It's for those who don't know.
Yeah.
my
Should
dad
I
has-
cancel, like, pause the stream for a sec?